Hello everybody. Today I'd like to demonstrate a kata that I just learned within the past hour. Now, I came across a video on YouTube by Jesse Enkamp where he invited what he called his biggest hater to come online and learn some karate. And so the form I'm going to demonstrate is called Gekisai. Gekisai was one of the first katas they came up with when they started to develop karate in Okinawa. So I'm going to do my very best to demonstrate this because here's what happened in the video. It was kind of a short form, and so he challenged his guest to see if he could learn this form before the video was over. So he pretty much got it down as far as the choreography goes. And so I want to do my best because I thought, why don't I jump up and see if I can learn this too? And let's see what I came up with as my best version of this form, Gekisai. Now, when I tape myself, I'm in selfie mode, so I was making it all mirror vision. So this is going to be backwards, facing forward, however we look at that. So, and so anyways, I'm going to give this my best shot. Let's see how it works. And then not only that, I wanted to mention is I do kind of have to pause and readjust in order to fit in this room. So let's see if I can do this. Keep it in the frame. So. Right, Gekisai. So anyways, I just picked this up within the last hour and I did go over it a couple of times. Now I do have a black belt in Taekwondo and Kung Fu, so I have a little bit of training that helped me be able to pick this form up. So some of the same stuff we do, and either of those arts cross right over, but there's a little bit of a uniqueness in the expression of each of these arts, where in this form I wanted to make sure that each step was slow and deliberate. So when I stepped out, before I block, first thing I hope to do is look in the direction of where I'm going, and then when I change my hip direction, there's a bit of a chamber on the way to the block. That way you get good snap and power and using that hipping motion. Then as I step through, I'm just going to pull this right back using that hipping motion. Boom! And then as I stepped back, I used stepping into horse stance. Boom! That's where you get that hip motion. So I tried to look for those opportunities. So, so as we step forward, for example, after we've been through this way, I'm going to use my hip motion here. Now, you might notice too, on everything, I try to just slow it down, make sure it's nice and deliberate. So actually keeping that block right out there during the kick. Now, I stepped out on my heel since you can't see my feet, and then sink in and using that sinking whoom, to get that elbow strike, and just leaving my hand back at the side. Just all of this has to come from the hip, just like Taekwondo. In fact, we don't even see movements like that till you get at least your first degree black belt, where you might come from this without a full read chamber. So that, for a beginning form in Taekwondo, you don't see being able to block like that. Now, similar to Taekwondo, re-stepping and then pow. That's just like our Taekwondo material. Similarly to my white belt kata in Taekwondo. And then, anyway, so yeah, I had a little bit of other training. So I'm what you might call a dirty white belt. So anyways, I hope you appreciate my effort to try to learn this form. So that's what I got by training within the last couple hours, going over it a few times. So anyways, thank you, Jesse Enkamp, for the video. I hope you enjoy seeing this if it gets back to you. Pow!